I've collected the best grenades, chips, and boosts on the Dust 2 map. Every moment of this video is worth watching, so be sure to watch it to the end. I did my best for you. It will be useful and interesting. Don't forget to like and subscribe. This position near the car is often used, so when you go to the mid, don't forget to check if there is someone there. You will be able to see their feet. You already know that every little thing matters in this game. Therefore, be sure to pay attention to the shadow cast by the player controlling the mid. This will give you an advantage. If you have adequate teammates, ask them to make a light but very useful boost to control the tunnel with an AWP. This works best. Another place where you can make a very useful boost. If there is smoke on CT, ask the teammate to give you a lift. After that, you will be able to view the plant and even the CT. You are definitely not welcome here. Terrorists often throw this kind of smoke. It's a default that almost everyone knows. You passed, everything is fine, but if you had done it without checking, you could have been dead by now. Do not neglect this position. New meta. When going to the mid, throw a HE grenade. It will not only cover you, but also give you a chance to kill a player from an unpredictable position. In addition, it will open up faster than smoke. If this is useful on professional stages, then at your 5K premium, it is a real know-how. I've already shown you how to counter a smoke that cuts you off from your shorts, but here's an improved version of this trick. Smoke has fallen. Quickly stand in the corner, aim above the headlight, and throw a grenade with Cocktroll, which clears the smoke perfectly. And you can see the top of the mid and the shorts. Another place where you can dispel smoke is in the box. Before the smoke opens, you aim at the lower left corner like I did, and release the right mouse button in a jump. To be honest, I'm surprised how well it works. You definitely jump on the short like this. I did it up until now, but it's better to do this. Put your head down and just jump, then on the Cocktroll go to the left side, where you will definitely not be expected. We all know about the invisible texture that helps you climb out of the tunnel and onto the short. You can use it in other situations as well. Imagine that you are doing a quick drag from short to bay. If you jump on this texture, it will sound like you fell on the sand. This will help to deceive the opponent, who will think that you jumped, but in fact, you're back on the short. The scatter that I use all the time looks like this. For this, we need the smoke I mentioned, a hammer, and 2 flash drives. Throw the smoke, then find the point, and, without moving the mouse, run to the corner of the box. In a crouch, throw the Molotov, then get up and throw the 2 flash drives. The Molotov set fire to the entire site and the ramp. The next useful grenade throws himself on the short. Go to the wall. Then aim at about this spot. The grenade will flash the player on the short perfectly, and it doesn't make any sound. It's a simple Xbox smoke that I've been using for over 5 years. Of course, there are better options, but this one works, and I throw when I jump on the shorts. Another useful grenade that complements the default well. First, throw one, then aim above 2 spots. Run to the corner, and without changing your aim, just release the button. It perfectly closes the lane for your team and creates a corridor through which you can safely run to point A. Here's another trick that's a little more complicated, but very useful if you have teammates. If you play in the lobby, you will find people who will give you a ride. Most CTs throw the smoke into the tunnel, but with this triple boost, you can see Xbox and pick up the opponent. I can't demonstrate this right now because I can't pick up the bottom bot. Another B planting, which I have already shown in one of the videos. With it, you can see the player standing behind the Xbox watching the tunnel or window. If you're standing on the ramp and you know that opponents are approaching you, it's not so easy to go around with flash drives. But you can throw this one. Stand in the corner to the left of the spot, above the letter C, aim and release the button. It won't blind you because the railing will prevent that. If you go through the long but become completely blind in a second, It may be because you didn't even see the grenade I threw. It's very simple. I found a cool instant flash to which your teammate will come out and say, "Thank you." All you need to do is stand in the center of the shadow and throw a stun grenade from the corner, which will blind the opponents ready to die. When you jump on a CT, I would advise you to throw a grenade that blinds everyone who will be waiting for you. This technique will definitely surprise the opponent. What the fuck? I found a cool setup on the internet. To do this, we throw a grenade that falls on the boxes in the box, and then ask the teammate to give us a lift. Now you are on the same boxes and can surprise your opponent. Or this smoke can be used as one of the smokes in the box. Another smoke, but this time into the tunnel. I saw it at one of the tournaments, but I changed it a little bit because they throw jump throw, and I don't use it. You see where to aim at the crack in the crouch, stand up, and throw in a jump shot. If you play with an Avic or a Scout on the mid, know that there is an angle where you can see the short. This is useful for both offense and defense. In addition, they often take a position where they try to catch players who want to take the mid or tunnel. Without a boost, you won't see them. A position that has shown itself well in practice is the blue box, but not in the way you are used to climb and everything. Come up and fall on the handle. When the terrorists enter the box, they will not see you, and I guarantee that they will not wait for you when they come out. We lean against the car, aim at the lower right corner of the window, and walk to the left to the end of the white box, then throw a smoke bomb that flies deep into the door. Smoke on the Xbox is very simple, effective, but I don't recommend throwing it because CTs can easily run into the tunnel, and it will be harder for you to control the same tunnel. Instead, it's better to aim the reticle along the line and then put the reticle on the point. This is a very effective smoke that completely closes the gap in the door. From now on, I will only throw it. Throw Molotov at the mid, especially if the counter-terrorists have an eco round. You will stop the mid's rush, and there will be no cases when 5 enemies suddenly meet you under the box. And these 2 smokes are just a legend. I use them without exaggeration in every game. Ask the teammate to drop a grenade, aim for the crack in the jump, throw, the grenade flies and opens deep in the door. From the same position, we find 2 dots from the top one, also in a jump. This is the smoke on the window. I found out about the next grenade only recently. I still need to test it, but I really like it. We stand in a corner, crouch down, and look for a black spot. We take it a little to the right, align the sights with the edge of the board, stand up, and just let go of the left mouse button. The grenade falls on the boxes, closing the passage to the car. For greater effectiveness, you should throw another smoke. Stop using these stupid flash drives on the long! I get really nervous when I see this, and it happens all the time, every game on the dash. Besides the fact that they don't blind enemies, you're also throwing them when you don't need to. That's enough. 2 flash drives will be enough for your partners, but you have to do it right. Stand close to the wall, aim for the center of the palm tree, and throw it with a jump at the right time, namely at the 49th second. Unlike the previous flash drives, it blinds enemies and is a really useful grenade. Next is my favorite grenade that I always use. When I leave the box, I throw a stun grenade to myself. It seems difficult, but it's actually very simple. Aim at this circle on the beam, and as soon as the door's out of sight, right-click and jump throw it. It's a great instant flash. Of course, you can hear it, but that's not a problem because you can throw it away on the fly, as I said. I don't know about you, but for me, this position is on the short is very unpleasant. I hate it when the opponent stands here. The Molotov I'm going to show you will help you smoke out the unwanted guest. We align the wall with the iron grate, then aim at the center of the window and throw it from a run in a jump. It's a great grenade. Bam! And we are already in the tunnel, where I will show you another trick that I use on a regular basis. And it's not just for fun, in my opinion, it's really imbalance. Aim at the window, holding onto the right wall, and throw with the left mouse button. Pros: it doesn't blind you or your teammates. It is easy to throw, blinds many positions. Fake smoke, which can be useful with the clutch. despite the opinion of haters and those who do not like it, because I have already released a video about it. It has helped me out many times. Stand in the center, aim for the corner, and throw with the forward and shift clamped. The smoke is thrown onto the short. You're running, happy, defuse a bomb, but suddenly you get a Molotov. How do you throw it? We stand on this tile. The landmark is a cracked tile on the left. Aim for the angle formed by the shadow and the white stripe, and throw it in a jump. Next up is the fastest smoke on the box. To do this, you need to stand as in the video. Align yourself with the pattern approximately in the center. Take from the top corner to the bottom and set the sights so that they coincide with the tip of the star and just throw. How do you like this one-way smoke on the short? In order to throw this grenade, we stand near the boxes, crouch down, find a spot, and take it to the left by a couple of pixels. Then we get up and throw it in a jump. As you can see, the smoke opens up so that you can see the enemies running in the middle, but they won't see you. This Molotov burns out the position behind the machine, as well as this unfortunate corner. Aim for the corner of the transformer and throw from the W in a jump. No one will burn here, but you can check, either solo or ask your partner to help. By the way, I saw this trick in Donkin Monesi. From the same position, we throw smoke at CT. Smoke on the short. Put the sights on the cable so that it coincides with the corner of the building, and the flash drive just above the corner of the box. Another fake smoke that arrives on the CT spawn. To throw it, we stand in the corner, raise the sights just above the antenna. Without moving the mouse, we throw it in a jump. As I said, the smoke is revealed on the CT spawn. Molotov, which will burn out the enemies behind the X. It is very easy to throw. Just aim between two spots and throw it in a jump. Be sure to memorize this Molotov, which is indispensable for retaking the B site. It is thrown very easily. Find two dots and release the LKM from the top in a jump. The flame covers almost the entire plant. If you are the second or third on the spawn, help your comrades who are going to the long with such a flash. We rest against the wall. Put the sight on the edge in the center of the cross. Just release the right mouse button. The grenade perfectly blinds the players who fly out of the box. The next smoke will help to keep the long rush. We stand like this, orient ourselves around the car, crouch down, and position the sights as in the video. A great anti-rush smoke. From the corner, if you aim at the arch, you can throw smoke that will open up on the CT. A great grenade that I will also use on a regular basis. And, of course, a smoke for the start. We stand exactly in the center, look for a place where the cable intersects with a hole in the building, and throw it in a jump. The grenade falls on the tin and opens perfectly. And I thank all those who watched to the end. I finally finished editing this video. I will be grateful for your likes, subscriptions, and comments. See you soon.